Before this video starts, I'd like to make this very clear to everyone that is watching this video. I do not believe that AOPG is at downfall at the moment, and this is simply a reaction to a YouTube video that was in my recommended, okay? So before people click on this video and go in the comments and be, being like, oh yeah, AOPG's downfall, AOPG hasn't, or anything like that, this is a reaction video to a video that I saw on my recommended. This is just so people don't get confused, thinking, oh no, AOPG's a downfall, AOPG's dying. No, AOPG's not dying. I'll explain this in the video, okay? These are just me reacting to a video that I saw. I have to make this very clear for everyone watching this video. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, okay? Go and enjoy the video. Okay, for some odd reason, this video came in my recommended. It is like 5 months old. And I'm going to be reacting to it, so, Red Senpai, if you'd like me to, remove this video for using your content, please do not just copyright strike me. So I'm going to react to this video. Apparently he gives some tips on how AOPG can supposedly fix the game. So yeah, let's check this out.
Was the second most popular game on the platform. Look at the game now. Oh my god! In this video,
I just want to comment, okay? 5k players is really good for a Roblox game, okay? Some games pull on average like 100 to 1,000, and AOPG is still constantly getting above 3k, which is still really good.
Oh my god! In this video, I will be talking about the downfall of a one-piece game and what the game can do to fix all of this. Before we start, like and subscribe to the channel without wasting any time.
Yeah. Gonna do all that.
Exhibit A. We all know every single Roblox one-piece game is pay to win, but a one-piece game is probably the most pay-to-win game on the platform. Just look at this real quick.
I want to comment on some of the game passes. Some of them, rather than it being pay to win, it's actually pay to lose. So stuff like Yoru for 2k Robux, that's pay to lose. Yoru has not been a good sword for late game players for months. Stuff like Goku is mid, Chainsaw Man mid, all these boats you don't even need because you can just get flight moves. Okay, VIP, don't need it. You don't even need the fruit notifier, okay? That's 2.4k Robux, and it's useless because you can just buy double fruits. These ones are, most of them are just overpriced game passes, okay? And not even worth it. Like 1,600 for Napoleon. No one uses Napoleon.
Oh my god!
I feel like storage portable. Oh no, storage on its own is pretty fairly priced. You can pretty much do anything with that, and they do give you free storage. And with this, you can get 3 extra slots for everything, so you can actually store stuff if you want to do different builds. This is probably one of the most useful game passes in the entire game. Also, 2.2k Robux for Naruto, not worth it. 1.3k for Sled, not worth it.
As you can see, this game passes are crazy expensive. Some of the game pass are $50 US, which is crazy.
Some just one game pass, okay? The rest of them, and there might be like 2 other game passes that are like 40, but they range from like 10 to 20.
One last thing is that if you buy one of these game passes, you are going to be a little bit overpowered. For example, the Gojo Game Pass. Gojo style is the most overpowered fighting style in the game. I feel like if they could fix this...
Okay, so I'm going to comment on this. This is wrong. If you actually look in the fine print, this does not unlock the limitless mode, which is the main reason why people use Gojo. For the damage reduction, so you can pretty much kill high damage bosses with barely any HP. So this game pass is not even overpowered. I mean, yeah, getting the Gojo support style is pretty good, but it doesn't even give you the limitless, which is what everyone uses. So that it isn't as overpowered. I do understand that it is very expensive, and it isn't really worth the 2k.
In the game. I feel like if they could fix this, maybe the game can last a little bit longer. Exhibit B. Let's talk about the stats system. Leveling up your stats is freaking annoying. It can take as long as a week or even more to get max in this game. And also, most people use fruits to level up their stats. But that takes a long time too.
I want to comment, if you can get to max in a game, well, you can still do this in AOPG to some capacity. If you can get max in AOPG or any game on Roblox in like a week, that just shows either two things: a lack of content or a lack of decent progression and balancing. Now, obviously, with the stat system with the quest, you can pretty much just get max stats in 3 days. But the thing with that is, that's just max stats. There's other things in the game to actually be a max level player. Even if you have the 10k fruit stats right now, that's useless if you don't have good fruits like Goro V3, Light V3, Mochi V3. Um, so even if you have max stats and it takes like 2 days to get them, you still haven't got good stuff in the game. You need stuff like accessories, titles, gems, and a bunch of other stuff that I can't really say at the moment. But yeah, even if the stats are annoying to get, it's supposed to be that way. That's the whole point of progression. I said this time and time again. You're supposed to progress through the game. You're not supposed to rush to max stats immediately. You're supposed to get to the first C, and then when you get to second C, you can start getting upgrades for stuff like OPV2, Gear 5, the accessories, the all swords and guns and all that are offered in second C. So they are annoying, but that's the point of playing a game. You're supposed to grind the game out.
Let me know. What do you guys think about the stats system? Exhibit C. The last problem that I will be talking about is the drop chance. Everything in this game is 1% drop chance that include weapons, awakenings, accessories, and much more. 2 weeks ago, I tried to get Gear 4 Snake Man, and that took me 10 hours to get it. Let's not mention awakening fruits. Everything is 1% chance.
Okay, so actually, in AOPG's defense, they have been a bit more lenient with the recent updates. And they have been giving us a bunch of like 2 times drop chance codes that sometimes work, sometimes. The drop chances are a bit low, but if you think about other games, like I watched a Sage video on Type Soul. Apparently to get something in that game, you have to get 10 0.1% chance items just for a chance to upgrade to that like final form. That is insane. There are other games that are more grindy with like absolutely absurd drop rates. I do believe Fruit Battlegrounds has some insane drop rates, but even if they are 1%, you can get Clover to increase that. You can use the daily spins, which people forget to use. Daily spins give you 2 times drop chance. I abused that when I was getting stuff with Top Musica. So yeah, I mean, it is low, but it's rewarding once you get past like the drop chances for like Gear 5, Gear 4. Then you have Gear 5, which was back then one of the best fruits in the game before the whole balancing. And recently some of the newer stuff has definitely been a lot higher chance and a lot easier. Case by case, like Ice V3. Ice V3 took me 20 minutes to get. Even if that was a low drop chance, 20 minutes, I had the best accessories in the game. I had the best fruit in the game at the time. In 20 minutes. It just depends on what point you're in the game. Back then, they did have absurd drop rates, but it has gotten a lot easier. I can't even lie.
Which is crazy. Here's a little bit of advice. If you are not good at grinding out a game, don't play this game because you will get bored really fast.
I disagree with this. Most of the people that play this game use Tiny Task. You cannot call using a macro to play the game for you, grinding out the game. That will get boring, but it's just the type of game this is. Every game has its own unique thing. This game requires you to use Tiny Tasks to get stats. That's just a basic fact. The devs have acknowledged this. All YouTubers have acknowledged this by making videos on it. The players acknowledge this. You can't call you just leaving your computer on, killing whoever, doing whatever quest is grinding. You are doing nothing, okay? Obviously, this will get boring, but it's not for everyone. But it does, especially at endgame, it gets really fun unlocking all the new stuff. I won't even lie. But yeah, that isn't grinding. That's just using Tiny Task, my friend.
Here's some things they can add to make the game good. They can add...
Okay, here we go. I'm going to critique all of these, okay? Have my thoughts on them.
PvP.
Okay, so PvP is what I'd want to say would be quite hard to implement. I have seen people on the Discord suggest maybe nerfing everything when you are trying to PvP, but I don't really see this game as like a PvP type game. It's more of just a grind game, get one piece stuff.
They can nerf Gear 5 because it's
They did do this. They definitely did nerf Gear 5.
pretty broken, or they can make it 0.1% chance to get.
So this is what I don't get. He flamed them for their low drop chances for Snake Man, but then he's telling them to make Gear 5 even more rare. Like, he said it's annoying to have, really low drop chance, but then he's saying lower it.
They can also make the game balanced and fair.
They did try and do this to some capacity. They did try and balance out how much XP you were getting for the quest, for the amount of damage that you needed to do.
Everything in this video was just my opinion, so yeah, make sure you like and sub for more.
Okay, I think this is the end of the video. Did he really add like a... How long is this outro? He added like a 30-second outro. Okay, so my thoughts on this video, it is pretty decent advice. Obviously this video is quite outdated. I don't know why it only just popped up in my recommends now, but I wouldn't really say that AOPG has had a downfall. It's more of they were on the hype for Gear 5 when Gear 5 was an anime. Everyone, even people that didn't even watch One Piece, were excited for Gear 5. Just because of how hype it was, how long we've been waiting for something like this. So AOPG capitalized on that and made a revamp, which is what kind of extended the player base. I'll even show you on the rolling ones. Here's more proof. So as you can see, the game before Gear 5 was already at like 3k to 2k players, but then Gear 5 got revamped, of course, because of the anime. They peaked at like 13k players, which is insane. And then all it really is us going down to what we were before, as you can see. Obviously, sometimes it's been a bit, the revamp updates did cause the game to have a little bit less play, or a little bit, 1.3k. But still, 1.3k is really good for a game. And then over the past 3 months, players have actually been increasing. So we had the downfall with the 1k players, but now we're up to like 2 to 3k players, which is really good. So AOPG is recovering. I would call this less of a downfall and more of we're going down the hype that Gear 5 gave the game. I believe everyone can agree. Some people stopped playing this game. I stopped playing it around like here, and then came back for the Gear 5 revamp, and then the game blew up. And all it really is the game is just going back down to what it was before. That's my thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, subscribe. If Red wanted to say anything or whatever, push it in the comments. I do understand that is your opinion. And if you'd like to counter my claims or my views on this, you can do. You're more than welcome to. I'll pin it. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe. Also, make sure to check out Red. I'm gonna subscribe to them when I go back off this. But yeah, thank you for watching.